Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the top 15 horror movies of 2024 so far. From spine-chilling thrillers to bone-rattling scares, these films are guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat. Get ready to explore the darkest corners of cinema as we count down the most terrifying releases of the year. Number 15, The First Omen. Young Margaret arrives in Rome to serve at a Catholic orphanage. Unexplained events and a disturbing atmosphere plague her. A strange orphan named Carlita exhibits unsettling behavior, while whispers of a conspiracy involving a powerful cardinal and the birth of the Antichrist surface. Margaret delves deeper, experiencing blackouts and terrifying visions. As she uncovers the truth, will she escape the sinister forces at play, or will she become trapped in a plot to unleash ultimate evil upon the world? Number 14, Abigail. Some bad guys grab the daughter of a big underworld boss, thinking they'll get a lot of money for her. They keep her in a fancy house, but they don't know she's actually a vampire. As the night goes on, the kidnappers start disappearing because the girl is a vampire and she's eating them. With fewer and fewer people left, will anyone make it out alive, or will they all get eaten by the vampire they didn't know they kidnapped? Number 13, Sting. A girl named Charlotte finds a weird spider in her old apartment building and decides to keep it as a pet, calling it Sting. But the spider starts getting bigger and scarier, and it starts wanting to eat blood. People in the building start disappearing, and Charlotte figures out that her pet spider is the one doing it. Now, Charlotte and her family, along with everyone else, are stuck with this dangerous spider. She has to face her fear and figure out how to stop it before it hurts anyone else. Can Charlotte save everyone from the scary spider, or will it eat them all? Number 12, Ex-Humor. A rich Korean family in LA has a sick baby, and they ask a famous shaman and her helper for help. The shaman and her friend find out that the baby's illness is because of a curse from a relative's grave in South Korea. They team up with a feng shui expert and a person who deals with dead bodies to dig up the grave and calm down the angry spirit. But when they open the grave, something really scary comes out. The team starts seeing terrifying things and getting attacked. Can they figure out the truth about the curse and get rid of the angry spirit before it's too late? Number 11, Lisa Frankenstein. Lisa is a goth teenager who feels like she doesn't fit in. She spends a lot of time in the cemetery, especially by the grave of a cool-looking guy from a long time ago. One day, something weird happens at a party, and the guy from the grave comes back to life. Lisa and the reanimated guy become friends, and maybe something more. They go on a funny and kind of dark adventure to find missing body parts and deal with their strange relationship. Can their love story make it through all the crazy stuff that happens, or will it fall apart? Number 10, Dancing Village, The Curse Begins. Mila has to take a special bracelet back to a faraway place called the Dancing Village. She goes with her cousin and some friends. But when they get there, things are really spooky, and the village leader is missing. Weird stuff happens at night, like seeing a scary thing called Badarawuhi. When they accidentally mess up the village's old rules, things get even scarier, and they might be cursed. Can Mila and her friends get away from Badarawuhi and the village's secrets, or will they get caught up in its creepy dance forever? Number 9, I Saw the TV Glow. Owen, a teenager, discovers a weird TV show called The Pinker late at night. It's full of strange stuff and weird messages. He gets really into it and becomes friends with a classmate who likes it too, but then the show suddenly ends, and it freaks them out. Owen starts seeing weird things and having creepy visions. Can he figure out what's going on with the Pinker and find his way in this strange world, or will he get lost in the show's mysteries? Number 8, Late Night with the Devil. On Halloween in 1977, Jack Delroy, a talk show host, wants more people to watch his show. So, he invites a girl who people say is possessed to be on it. But as they talk, weird stuff starts happening. The girl acts really creepy, and strange things happen in the studio. As the night goes on, it gets harder to tell what's real and what's not. Will Jack make it out okay after bringing dark stuff onto his show, or will he and his viewers get caught up in something really bad? Number 7, Immaculate. Cecilia, a young woman who strongly believes in her religion, goes to live in a faraway convent in Italy. At first, everything seems peaceful, but then she notices strange things happening. There are weird messages, odd ceremonies, and the nuns act strangely. As Cecilia investigates, she finds out that the convent hides a scary secret, and the nuns aren't what they seem. She also learns something shocking about herself. Can Cecilia get away from this creepy place, or will she be trapped by the scary things hidden behind the religious facade? Number 6. Night Shift. Gwen, a young woman looking for a new beginning, starts working at a lonely motel called All Tucked In. But as the night begins, strange things start happening. Weird guests, lights flickering, and strange sounds make Gwen uneasy. She finds messages from past workers hinting at something bad. As the night goes on, it gets harder to tell what's real and what's not. Will Gwen make it through the scary stuff in the motel, or will she become another victim of its secrets? Can she figure out what's going on before morning, or will the night never end for her? Number 5. Stop motion. Ella, a talented but troubled animator who makes movies with puppets, is sad after her mother dies. She tries to finish her mother's last movie, but strange things start happening. A weird girl comes along and gives Ella creepy ideas for her movie. Ella starts seeing scary things in her puppets, and it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. Will Ella let the scary stuff take over her art, or can she stop it before her puppets become too powerful? Can she break free from her obsession with her movies, or will they become her scariest creation? Number 4. Cuckoo. 17-year-old Gretchen goes to live with her dad at a nice hotel in the mountains of Germany. But things aren't as nice as they seem. Gretchen hears scary noises and sees things that aren't there. She finds out a creepy truth about the hotel and her family, including her sister who can't talk. There's a scary secret involving her sister and the hotel owner, Mr. Koenig. As Gretchen looks into it, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. Can she figure out the dark secrets of the hotel before they hurt her and her family? Will she get away from this scary place, or will she become another victim? Number 3. Infested. A small accident in a quiet apartment building turns into a big problem when Caleb, who loves exotic animals, loses a dangerous spider. The spider starts having lots of babies really fast, and soon the whole building is full of them. Caleb and some other people who live there have to fight to stay alive against the scary spiders. Can they stop the spiders from taking over the building? Will anyone make it out alive, or will they all be stuck in there with the spiders forever? Number 2. Destroy all neighbors. William Brown, a struggling musician, gets pushed too far by his annoying neighbor, Vlad. Things get out of hand, and Vlad ends up dead because of an accident. Now, William has to deal with getting rid of the body. But things get worse when Vlad comes back to life as a hungry zombie. As William tries to cover up what happened, more people in the neighborhood become zombies too. Can William survive and stop the zombies from ruining everything? Will he still make great music, or will the zombie chaos be his last song? Number 1. In a Violent Nature. A bunch of teenagers go into a far-off forest and find a broken fire tower. They don't listen to warnings from locals and take a locket from the wreckage. But this small thing wakes up a really angry ghost named Johnny who's been stuck in the locket for a long time. He's super mad and wants revenge, so he starts hunting down the teenagers and anyone who gets in his way. Can they survive against this scary ghost in the wild, or will they be his next victims? Will the locket they took help stop him, or will the forest be where they all end up?